And welcome to today's racing action here. I'm Kettle 5 and today we're here for 2.67 miles, 17 turns of the glorious Oulton Park International Circuit. It's not, I think this may be the full circuit actually. Yeah, I think it is actually the full circuit here today. Well, unbelievably, the time attacks are here to give you some insight to this circuit. I don't think it's actually a full circuit because I would have known if it's a full circuit, but just in case. The fastest ever on this game is a 1.21, 1 minute 21.860. Very, very interesting it is. And by the way, at the moment there's this guy on YouTube doing a 24-hour race in Project Cars around I wouldn't go 24 hours at Sebring. Now that is on iRacing, by the way. So he's doing that. He tweeted out saying, "Oh my God, I'm nearly finished. I started yesterday. He started yesterday at 10 o'clock. Just checking if this is the proper circuit. But just to tell you today, we have of course a few to tell you about. So we have 6 track A's, 6 road D's, 6 road F cars, and 5 track day B cars. So 22 racing today. I'm not racing, so quick, be very quick before somebody else comes and sees this. Oh shit. So here we go then. So we should have been in the island circuit. We were at the full circuit. So island circuit is where we're at today. 2.24 miles, 7 turns. Here today at the island circuit. 1 minute 9.760 is the fastest it's ever been around here. Somebody has in the car that you can see at the bottom there, which is a Class A car. We've got track day A, road car D, road car 24 as well. We've got road car A, road car D, road car F, track day A and track day B. What lap times can they do here? I'm going to quickly get a pad and paper just so I can mark down what the points will be for you at the end of each one here for you. It sadly won't be the same points for everyone, but yeah, should be interesting here. It should be. Give me 20 seconds, people. You can hear it right now, as you can probably see. I can't, but you probably can. The track day cars heading out onto the circuit any second. Just trying to find a piece of paper so we can do this with. Haven't found one yet. Oh, I have now. Found one. So let me come back and we'll see it, as cars are probably coming out. We're doing 30-minute practice, 20-minute qualifying, and a 4-lap race today is what these normally would do in this game. And there's loads out on circuit, but let me tell you, there is 6 road car Ds, 6 road car Fs, 5 track day As, and 5 track day Bs. Here he is. Look, the Aston Martin was the first car out on circuit there. Look, in the road car D category. It was. Don't know why it's in the road car D, but it is, of course. But yeah, good to see all today. Let's tell me quickly before they get a lap started who's in this. We've got Pete, Parker, Codrin, David, Mass, Jerome, Ren, Peter, Brandon, Christopher, Jamie, Romain, Niall, Gunther, Chris, Jesse or whatever, Jory, Darren, Tommy, Stephen, Mads, Draj, Heiko, and that is it, guys, for you today. As the leader out was a Aston Martin. I can't even tell you what the leader out was because I can't find him for you. Here he is, here he is. It was the Aston Martin, guys, was your leader out on circuit. We have one LMP car here today. I think it's one because hopefully it's one because he will win the. Here is the Aston Martin who was first out on circuit. We're going to class him as the first to cross the line and do a lap. But everyone else now is coming to do a lap. There are two in the pit just quickly to get some quick tyre changes and back out they come. But yeah, it's 30 minutes. You've got a long time you have here. You do is across the line now comes your Aston Martin. What lap time is going to be from him? A 1:24, but from the LMP car it's a 1:15. Unbelievable. We didn't really want any LMPs this weekend. I did say to some people not to bring LMPs, but another LMP has lapped that. No, it's a Pagani Zonda. Unbelievable. Pagani Zonda beating an LMP car. Unbelievable Pagani Zonda hound. Well, that's fine because Pagani Zonda and LMP can battle that out in the lead if they want to. Track day B, it's leading by a little tiny LMP3 if you class them as, or if you class them as 1000, shift car 1000. Well, they're leading by that anyway. It is, as they now head out of that corner and hell up the little straight they've got here before they get to the chicane little bit here. This is the circuit they chose. Road cars, let's have a look at the road cars. We'll let everyone get a lap in first. One car still has not come out yet. He hasn't, as here he comes then to start his warm-up lap and out a lap. Here he does in the little road car F car. The road car F leader at the moment is this one, which is a Mitsubishi, and he's pretty much flying, and that of course is Darren White as he turns into the corner now. Darren White does, out the corner he goes now. Let's see what the track time speed will be before he heads into this next corner. Let's see how fast he can make it up to the corner, what speed he can get before he gets to the corner. .104 miles an hour there, 104 miles an hour, touching a little bit there he is as he flicks out now, flicks away. It's good to see time attacks, and yes, hello, thank you for that. As he breaks in now, turns up the corner now, flies away now, he goes off the stick and pulls it away. As you can see, he's still your leader there. Second is the same car, but just without the livery on it. Third is the same car, but with a livery on it. Fourth is a Audi Quattro. Fifth in the Fs is a Renault Clio, but a Renault Clio, like new roadie look Renault Clio. He was trying to edit. And then your, wait, let's have a look at, wait, what, we'll look at 20, what is he in? The track day A20 car, who is the Aston Martin car, look, which is there, is trying to get through traffic, so he's really low down the order. Crossing the line now, there he comes. I think he's going to jump up. He does. He massively jumps up to fifth there. As you look now at two other cars. Audi Quattro, who starts his first flying lap of the race, and same for your what do you call it? Aston Martin there. They're both starting their first flying lap of the session. They are, so just let them start them. Here they are, as you know they would do. Out they come now, flicking the gear stick. We do here. We just going to check here. We've got 23 minutes and 38 seconds to go. We do, and they are all just loving this. A few will come back into the pits, get some pit stop time, and then come back out. They will today. A lovely chicane they've got to deal with today, as you can see the Aston Martin driver here. Just listen to the Aston Martin, how good it is, and how fast it can go down this little straight bit here. 116 before he breaks into that corner. Brilliant to see. Still looks pretty quick he does as he goes along that bit there. Loads crossing the line now, getting in the laps. They are. As you can see, nice to see. As you can see, we have this Aston Martin hopefully cross the line before this proto car crosses, and he does improve. The LMP does, but not the Aston Martin does, but not by enough, because he has to get past that Renault. I'll say he gets past that Renault, he's got that lap quick, he does. But that Renault is keeping him at bay, he is at the moment, from getting a quick lap in his classification. If you look now at the road car F guy who we're supposed to be looking at, who's in the pits now, of course, we're just going to show you now it's the that car there. But nice to see all these cars actually here this weekend. Let's go to your road car A, and we've got your LMP car at the lead from that Pagani Zonda. He's keeping a nice bay on this one. He is here today. He is. Then it is your McLaren. Nice to see a McLaren here this weekend. Just overtakes the two cars who are battling away there. He does, and then flicks into the chicane, and quickly out of the chicane he comes, and now heads up the long straight where no really cars are in front of him. He has got hardly any cars in front of him. He's got two cars in front of him, which I'm going to tell you in a second are not very fast cars, because I don't think they are. The Aston Martin, the Ferrari though is pushing, and I think that's a very, very good thing for the Aston Ferrari to do. Yeah, look, there they are looking for it. He's got a Mitsubishi and a road car B, which is the proto road car B. So not a very bad one, no, it's not. He now heads out the corner. Is he going to come into the pits? He is. He's breaking into the pits now. He decided to come into the pits there. He did a good lap though, looking good to start with. And so here comes your road car A, last place pretty much on the road, and it doesn't improve, but improves on his last lap he did, but not on the last lap he did for the road car A's. And there's your next road car A. We're looking at now the Aston Martin, who has a lot of traffic in front of him. You can see in front of him there. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars. Wait. 7 cars all waiting in front to get past, and this is annoying. This is early on in the morning, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. This is on Project Cars. We've actually put this to early in the morning, so it's early in the morning this race. This is, by the way, this was from today at. This is live. This is 11 o'clock. So it was like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. This was actually being broadcasted on to. This was actually in the game, so they had the real time that we're racing. So anyone who really wants to see it does know that this is kind of real timing. As you can see now, the Aston Martin gets out of the corner pretty nice. The Aston Martin now fires the gun and is now going to look like to overtake this car, but he is a 0. Oh wow, that's a massive one. 1 minute slower than his fastest lap there, which is a shocker. But I think it's just because he needs to do something about it. As there he is into the pits now, going your proto car. But here is your track day B car. I don't even know what that is literally. I'm going to look up from the chase cam just to tell you what it is. It's a Nissan. It's a Nissan, souped up Nissan today. One of the guys said to me, I've got a souped up Nissan, would you like me to do it? I was like, yeah, fair enough. 3 points per win, 2 per second and 1 per third in your category today. So there is, say, 5 or 6 in your category. Only 3 get points at the end of the whole thing, and for the points of the 3 rounds, and whoever got the most points after that wins the trophy for the weekend. It's just like every weekend thing. They go to Silverstone, they go to Brands Hatch, they go to Cadwell Park, they go, but you can't do on Cadwell Park on this day, but in real life they do. They go to Rockingham, they go to Snetterton, they go to Oulton Park, and they go to Donington Park in real life. So they go to 7 rounds in real life, and they do 3 things, so 21 things they do in a year. As there he goes to the road car B category. Let's go on board with him. 128 there he goes before he gets into this corner. He flicks in now, flicks in. You can see probably from the onboard cameras inside the cockpit, which is pretty dope, how good he is actually at racing this circuit, because the steering wheel makes him look good it will. Look at this, he turns in with the steering wheel there quite nicely, halos out and puts the throttle down at this, another little tiny, very, very tiny straight, as there's loads more cars now crossing the line. You've got 1, 2, 3 in the pits right now, just getting some normal tyres, or getting some fuel. As this car now, I think, may come in. Yep, he's deciding, I think, not to come in because he wants to get a quick lap here, see if he can get better in his think 1.7 seconds slower than his fastest lap, which is a 120.698 is the fastest. So I wouldn't judge him for that, if you know what I mean. I think he's done a really good try though to get a quick lap, but he hasn't. Third place in the track day. Is it track day B? Is this car? Let's just have a look. Yeah, track day B is a Lamborghini. The Lamborghini, just a normal Lamborghini really much. A Lamborghini you could buy for the roads, I think this is. And so he's just blurting around. Nice enough. I think it's a nice car, the Lamborghini, but the problem with the Lamborghini is it's slow, but it's not anymore. This lap looks like it's a very quick lap, it does, but he has got a little bit of traffic in front of him. Not going to affect him too much on his lap, I don't think, because there's a few track day road car Ds and road car Fs in the pits. One just comes out of the pits now, but yeah, it's not this traffic. I don't think it's going to really affect him, as the traffic now is just about to cross the line. They are, so they have nearly finished their lap off anyway. And here comes Lamborghini now. Will he get a faster lap? Will he put him up into second or first? Well, it puts him into second there, a 120.1, beats the car we were just watching, and it doesn't surprise me at all really. Here come the two LMP cars, who literally one's just come out the pits and one's just starting his lap off, so it's nice enough to say it is. So there's the LMP who just came out the pits. Is he going to come back into the pits this time? No, he's not. He comes just down to the line then. Is he going to cross it? He does, but it's 31 seconds slower than his fastest, so that's absolutely fine by us. I think he needs to actually get a wiggle on here and race his. But yeah, he's looking good though. I tell you, as he heads down now to start this lap off his fourth. He needs only two. I think it's, yeah, dead on. He needs 2 seconds. He needs about 1.9 seconds to get into third position and get a point. As he brakes now into the corner, comes out. We're going to go on board on the cockpit cam again and just show you what he looks like on board cockpit. What the steering wheel he has to do and all them kind of things, and I'll be quiet for a second. As we're looking at it, there we are now. Very, very nice it is indeed. How quick it can go around this circuit. I think that is what we are loving about that car. It is going quick though. It is putting quick purple sectors into himself. He's putting in quick sectors as he now heads out the corner. Is he going to make a quick improvement here with the white and yellowy colour? Sorry, red and yellowy colour car. He does improve. 122.5. It doesn't matter if you don't get a number in this game. It doesn't matter if anyone. If you're 4th to 6th, it doesn't matter if you get 1 point. It doesn't matter if you get any points in this, because there's still 2 more to go. You could get points in the racing in the other bit, if you know what I mean. But we head back up now to 3rd in the LMP Championship. But just a quick glance, just look at all of this gaggle of cars who are heading up now to the chicane. We're going to see who's in the front of this, who's actually in the gaggle of the chicane gaggle. Look at that gaggle of cars, all heading to the chicane. It's not logical, it's not on, I don't think. And it's all mind-boggling, I've got to say. There's 2 cars in the pits, and that's it. The rest are on track, so that could be why it's quite hectic. In the race it won't be that hectic because there's 22 just in a line it will be on the race, so. Here goes your road car A, and he's now trying to get past the whole gaggle so we can actually get a clear lap in here, and here he goes then. 2 of the gaggle head into the pits, so deciding that the gaggle has had enough, I think, and they're all going to go for the pits. And there's the track day A again. Gets a little bit more damage onto that car, which is not going to help. So for track day A, let's head on into this then. So track day A, it's Niall, then it's Mass, and then it's Brandon who are going to get your points so far. Track day B, it's Stephen, Roman, and Jesse who can get your points. In road D, it's Helico, Tommy, and Reen who can get your points. And in track day, in road car F, so we've already had these, is Darren, Draj, and Jerome. As here he is, look, going to get a quick lap in here. Look, there's 2 cars now heading into the next corner, but they are, I think, quick cars, but some are, I don't know actually, I can't really tell you because I can't remember, but he's 4th in this, 2nd's in the pits by the way, so 2nd is coming out of the pits now he is, so there's 3 in the pits, there's 2 in the pits at the moment, sorry, including me. I don't class me as a car who's actually racing this, but, you know. It looks pretty decent though, as you can see now, heading into the corner now he comes. Out of the corner now he comes. This could be a quick lap on here, it could for him, as there is still 4 in front of him here who he needs to get through, but he overtakes there, 0.7 off his fastest lap there. That is improvement to say the least. That is, as you can see now, that that car there, who I can just see now, I'm just trying to see where he is on the road, what road car F he is actually, and I think he's last in road car F. I'm just being mistaken. No, he's not last at all. I mean, road car D is probably Lee's last. But we didn't second, bloody hell. Well, I didn't say it, but your leader of road car D, of course, is the little kit car. It is proving how to be good it is as it heads out now and has a little bit of an open road a little bit. Check how fast he goes up to the corner. 122 miles an hour, braking in out to chicane he goes. I love the kit cars. I would love to myself make a kit car, but I've looked how much they cost, and about 30,000, about 40-50,000 pounds just for a kit car. Which, if you have the money, go all means go and buy it. With 10 minutes to go now, we do before the session's over. It is anyone's game. 10 minutes and 55 seconds to go. So anyone's game here with 55 seconds of the 10 minutes and 55 to go. As you can see now, it doesn't matter if there's nobody commenting in the comments because it doesn't matter, but you want a kit car too there, Billy? Okay, fair enough. As the kit car now hellers out of the corner now he does. And makes his way down the long straight he goes, and this looks like, sorry guys, I've just got something in my eye. There we go, it's out now. It was just a hair. It's nice to see though as he powers his way down now the long straight goes the kit car. Flicks onto the side there and overtakes the Audi Quattro pretty nicely there. He does. Does he? Yes, he does. Oh, the Audi Quattro, what? Smacks to straight into the wall. There he goes. The Audi Quattro, as the kit car now gets going again. But the Audi Quattro, you saw that there, smacks straight into the wall. There he does. Let's check about 4th now as he comes to the line. Is he going to improve? No, he doesn't. He's been into the pit, so that's why he's not improving. But the top 3 are, of course, the LMP free looking car, the Bazzani Zonda and the Aston Martin. Then it is your this McLaren car. The Aston Martin has had a crash as well where he hit into the barriers and that took his front off of his car. That's why you can see the front off of his car. As you can see now with 9 minutes to go, it's a beautiful circuit this is, to say the least. And here goes your McLaren wanting to get past the little car in front. Don't know if he will or not because the little car in front looks pretty decent actually around this circuit. 21 of these cars are out on circuit, so 21 cars on this very short circuit here. There's not many cars, there's only one car who has an open road in front of him pretty much, and that is that car now who's heading into chicane, which I can't find for you. There he is, look, the Renault had pretty much an open mode, and that's it. He should get a black and white flag out, but he hasn't. What's 4th though doing though? Is he 4th going to get a quick lap in here or not? I mean a quick one. 6.2 seconds slower than his fastest. Unbelievable. He's behind the car. That I think slower. That could be why. Fifth now into the pits. So fifth has decided I'm going to come to the pits now, and he's not bad about that. But let's look at the leader of your second category, and he's already got a smack front, but he can still race this though. Down they come then as they head around now this circuit. He's still losing time because he doesn't have that front wing part of his car. But here's the Lamborghini. He's going to get is the fourth position, who is the car I'm looking at now, going to get anywhere different. He's got 7 minutes and 20 seconds to do something, or else he is out of contention of getting a podium position, and that means he gets a point. We'd like everyone to have a point today. I'd like everyone to have a point, because there's 6 of them. There should be 6 points, because people. But no, I don't think there will be any. I think it'll be hard to see what you can do here. But I'm just thinking about that, guys. It was nice to get 6 people. As there you go, there's the guys behind. You can see. As here he comes, up he comes, and he's going to cross the line. He does, but 22 seconds off the fastest means he's just come into the pits. Into sector 3 now he goes, as you can see now. Sector 1, by the way, is all the way until... I don't know when sector 1 is, but anyway. Here he goes, and onto his flying lap now he goes. As he heads his way down now. Well, who's in front of him? Which car is in front of him? It is a Mitsubishi. One of the Mitsubishis in the Road Car Cup category. So it's the pink and black one, as he now heads his way up to come to the chicane. Braking in now he does, turns in now he does, flicks the stick, and is now away, looking, pulled a good gap away from that car he has there. Nice to see. The LMP car, the other LMP, the big LMP, the LMP looking like an LMP3, is now heading down the little straight before the chicane. He's 0.6 that time. He was slower than his fastest lap. This car could be quick though. This lap could be quick though. Out they come now to the line. He's going to come any second. What's he going to get? 0.5 slower. Oh, that's not bad lap time though. 0.5 slower would put him in first in the other category. Let's see what third can do, if he can improve third. 3.4 seconds slower, so he was behind a bit of traffic then in that lap, but he gets going now on his fastest lap here. Does the Nissan, and he pretty much flies away. By the way, kick off at 12:30 for Man United. I think Man United is going to win, of course, but we don't know. Hopefully Man United win, and then Liverpool and Man City, and that apparently fans will like from them so they can push away. But here it comes, and look down the straight, braking now. He does look into where that sign of that MSV sign is. You brake there, then you get a long time to turn in there. You do, then you just push your foot down and come up here. And McLaren here, look at this, he's loving this circuit. McLaren is. He's one of the only cars today that's had no damage to it. This car and the leading LMP car has had the only two I think has had no damage to the car. This is pretty surreal. Leader of your road car D category now is heading down that long straight. Now he is, before he gets to the like hairpin kind of corner. Here he is into that corner now. Then the long straight again up to the chicane, which is classed as a back straight. Here he comes, and out the last corner now he comes. What lap time is this going to be? Improved, yes it is improved, but not by much, as here comes his second position now to the line. 1 minute slower, so it doesn't improve at all there, he doesn't. We're nearly spinning around. Let's see where your road car D category leader is and how quick second will be, sorry, because second now. Aston Martin here now has 1 minute 40 seconds to get to that line, which he can do. He can maybe he'll probably just get this lap if he can get there before 1 minute 22. He'll get another lap in, but he won't. So this is his last lap of the race now to focus on winning the championship title contention. So we think we know who's got everything. We're just going to write it down now because we know track A has been won by the leader. Anyway, he put that into the space of the track day A car has. He's really flipping done brilliantly there, Niall has. Zero 1.5 slower, so he's not really slower. He's slower than his fastest. But here comes the little kit car, and it's very small. That's why it's nimble around the circuit, and he knows it's nimble. So he hits past one of his opponents. I think. No, he decides he doesn't want to. With 42 seconds to go, the last couple of cars who will manage to get a lap in are these ones here, who are going to get their laps completed. I think we're just thinking. Where's the car? Where's the car at the chicane? I'll just run around. Here he is. This is the last car we think we're going to get a lap in, as he heads now into the... Not this car, sorry. Yeah, this car. Heads into the last corner now. Is he going to improve? I don't think he will, because I think the loads are going to come into the pits. No, he doesn't get a lap in. Sorry, guys. Don't get a lap in at all. So, your laps there for the people are Neil wins it from Mass. Gets 2 points. And then Joey... or Joe Ree gets your 2 points, gets you 1 point on the board, ladies and gentlemen. So there you go, there's your points on the board. This is not real life, this is not a clickbait title either. It's not clickbait. I should say podcast on this, but Stephen gets 3 points, good on him. Then it is Roman with 2 points, and then Jesse with 1 point, and then your road car D's, it is Heiko with 1 point, Tommy with 2, so Heiko gets 3 points, and Reen gets 1. And your road car F's, it is Darren who gets 2. Gets 3, Then it is Drudge. We've got 10 seconds to go, by the way, guys, before this turns off. And then Jerome gets 1 point. There it is. And there you go. It's literally just finished. As here we go then, into the next session. Let's see who's coming out first. We'll check on here who actually comes out first. We will literally tell you this. And it's a road car F. Wow, it's a road car F out first. He's already making his way out here. Look, he's got a clear road pretty much. There's loads still in the pits here. Loads are deciding I don't want to come out yet. But loads are popping out now just to get a quick lap in to start with. As the Adam Pitt is flying out as well. He is pretty early. It's just... he was the first one out on circuit, so this is where he is. Look, by the way, if you want to see anything else happens at Oulton Park, go to www.oultonpark.co.uk, and you can find everything else you need to know about Oulton Park. But yeah, so it was Niall, track day 2, and Mass, track day A, sorry, and Joey, who got the points. Can they get points again here with 20-minute session this time, not 30? And then a 4-lap race. There's the track day A leader, look, he's already could lap someone, literally, he already could lap someone. That is how quick that car is. The F car heads out of the last corner now, does the F, I think it is, yeah, just remember, the F car, and now starts his laps. We've got pretty much nobody behind him for about a minute or two, so he's pretty easy, it is, to say the least, for this car. He now can head in, we've got nobody in front, nobody behind, so we've got to pretty much clear road for about 5 seconds. Look at that, it's nice. It's like a road car, so it can stick around corners. It's nice that it is, as he flies now up into the chicane. Braking now, he does. Turns in, out he goes, and heads up to the chicane. As now, out of that next corner behind him goes the Pagani. So the Pagani maybe will overtake him before he finishes his lap off, but I don't think he will. Nope, he does. Straight the way down goes the Pagani, and he's already through. As here goes your leader in the whole entire session. Look, to the line he comes as the one car who came in who had a problem, and he gets a quick lap in already. 1:11. That's a bigger lap, better lap that time that was from him. That's what you try to say F car can do, as he has got the McLaren right behind him, who really wants to get poo. The F car just going the fastest he can do, so good old F car, that's what I'm going to say. It's the Pagani now. To the line comes the Pagani. What lap time is the Pagani going to get? Well, 1:19, so that's a slow first lap, but still not really slow, because Pagani is going to go quick, you know what I mean? The McLaren there does improve, it does get a quicker lap than the F car, the McLaren, but not by much. Here he is at the McLaren. Let's see if the McLaren can actually get past. It looks a tight circuit. It is a tight circuit, but the McLaren really wants to get past the car in front, I think. He still can't get past. Bloody hell, McLaren. Out now the pits comes the road F car, and just starts his first lap this session. Look at the McLaren. He's not pushing at all like he used to be. I think he's just warming up his tyres and then going to hopefully get past the F car. I'd be really annoyed if I was that McLaren driver. I'd be like, oh yeah, I just want to send you to drive. No, you want to get past the car, but don't matter though, here he comes, look, to the... See, the prototype can do it, why can't the McLaren do it? We just don't know, that's the question I'm going to say. Finally, McLaren's done it. Finally, for the love of Christ, McLaren's done it. He puts the throttle down and now can go away in the McLaren can and get a quick lap in here. He has nobody in front of him now, so he can sit the throttle down and we'll see how fast he goes actually. not too quick, 125, 126 sorry that time, but 104, 152 he did that time, unbelievably. But there's some crowd in that grandstand, which you don't get to see much, but still get to see a couple of corners and a little straight. But here he comes into the line. Is this going to put him up to really quick here? It does put him up to 4th in the track day A in the categories there, clutching 4th in track day A, so not bad at all. Where's 5th in track day A? He's down here, look, and he's here, look. Not really got many cars to battle with, but he is showing us what he can and can't do. The Aston Martin the new Aston Martin type car is. This car, by the way, was like a new car which came into the game in Project Cars 1, and it's proven to be a good car, though, as you can see. There's one car in front of it, but I don't know what it is. Okay, it's a little proto car, which is like a B car, I think. But we won't get past him before the line, he won't, as there's one in the pits and that's second in the whole entire thing. He decided, I've had enough for the moment, I want to come in to get a bit of oil and petrol, and then I'll be out in a minute. And to the line comes he still can't beat that lap time, that car can't. Let's check 4. He improves again and goes up to 4th, unbelievably. Oh, this will take a long time for this Ferrari, by the way. This Mercedes McLaren, sorry, to get past this car. It will, because McLaren has a Honda engine. That was quicker from the McLaren there, finally. So Road Car D, who's in the lead of that? It is the little kit car again in the lead, so the little kit car man will maybe get the 3 points again. Let's see who's in the lead of your Road Car F, because I would like to know. And it's the God Christ, it is as well. It's the Renault Clio. Wow, good job from the Renault there. It is with 10 minutes to go. We're going to tell you now what the order is, so let me go through it. So it is Neil, Mads, Brandon, Peter, David, Stephen. So Peter, David, Stephen are your top 3 in the Road Car Bs. In your Road Car Ds, as we've already told the top, it's Halsinko, Tony and Codrin. Fs, it is Duran, Jerome and Darren. So they are going to get points, all of them are, but not the same points as you think. Here goes Pagani. Can Pagani get a quicker lap this time? We're hoping Pagani can get a quicker lap this time, ladies and gentlemen, and get past this Audi Quattro pretty quickly as well. He does, and he zooms away, look, he's breaking into the corner already. He turns out, and he's looking quick, this Audi, this Pagani is. Let's look at Pagani's on then and see what he's going to do here. As there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the pits at the moment. He doesn't improve because of the pit stop lap. And he now has a tiny bit of traffic, and he already clears the traffic there, he does, pretty nicely. As the kit car now gets back up to speed as he turns around there. Kit cars on this game are lovely. They are to drift around corners, like that corner there. I love to drift around in a kit car. So if I was in a kit car today, I would have showed you, but I'm sadly not. As you can see now, the Pagani now flying out the corner. Down he comes then to the line, and it's a 0.5 second loss on sector 1 there. So he's 0.5 seconds off the pace. As you can see, there's a massive big gaggle of cars now heading into the woodland section at the top. They are. But out now comes the Pagani, and Pagani now has no cars in front of him really, except one car now heading into the corner just in front of him. I don't tell you what that is because I can't really know what it is. I don't know what it is. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. It's a Aston Martin, so an Aston Martin will be out of his way probably by the time he finishes this lap off, I presume. Aston Martin now heads to the line. Across it now goes the Aston Martin, so the Aston Martin knows what he's got to do. And he improves that lap time there, 0.9 he improves it by, so 113.5. 113.14 he gets. Needs to still be improving to get 112 point. He needs better than 112.9. 112.8 I mean. He needs better than that, or else he's going to stay in third and get 1 point like he did. Not like he's not going to really achieve much. But let's see what fourth's doing and see if the Aston Martin can get a quicker lap on here. Just to tell you, it's not raining at this circuit, it's just a little bit windy, so that's why you can hear a little bit of rustling and sounding like rain. It's out the last corner now, he comes to the line. And he doesn't improve, 1.2 seconds down on his fastest lap there. We'll head to your track day B car, who is apparently this one. Well, it is of course. And your name for your track day B is Stephen, who's pulled himself back to the lead as he now hurls his way down here now, past some of the Audi, past some of the other cars he goes, as he is looking quick, Stephen is, to guys, I'm seeing next. He just hit him with a fly out now. By the way, next time we do track days, they're going to change, and it's going to be track to A and B. Then it's going to be just D and F on its own. So A and B are going to be on their own. And oh my God! What a crash! What a crash! Into the barriers. There they go. Into that little barrier thing there. You can see there they go. And he hits it again. He does there, but Stephen now gets back going, and he's now looking like he's going to lose a lot of time on this lap. The car who hit him is this car here. You can see right now. We're looking on board with. He has hit him and he has lost the back end. What a crash that was. What a crash. Hopefully I can see a replay of that in a minute. But actually I'm going to rate that as a 10 out of 10. What a decent crash that was. Unbelievable. Here he comes into the line. What lap time is this going to be for the guy who lost a bit of back end of bodywork? But it wasn't really bad. 0.2 off his fastest lap there. Let's see what the leader can actually do off his fastest lap. 12 seconds, so the leader gets 12 seconds off his fast lap, as he now powers away, the leader does, and zooms now away. He has a little bit of, by the way, if you hit something, you on your thing, it will go back or front of your car, it will say 10, and he will probably be on about 6 or 7, so it'll be a little bit hard to drive, but not too hard to drive, if you know what I mean, as they only have 5 minutes to go, and then they will have, according to the leader of this race, as you can see, another bit of bodywork there, from that flashy car here has been hit, as you can tell there, look at he zooms his way now down the back straight, as you can see. Braking into the chicane now he goes, as there you go, the track day leader now has a little bit of bodywork, but that's fine, it doesn't really matter though. As here he comes, look, your 31 now, away he goes with this. 5 minutes to go, by the way, so it'll take approximately about 6 minutes to do 4 laps of racing. It will for all of the cars. I bet you there'll be some lapping in that 4 laps from that leader, but I don't think there will be actually, no, there won't. But from here he comes down, then comes third. Can he improve on his lap? Look at this. He's actually flying around this circuit. The third position is, I think he might need to come into the pits and then come out and do one more lap and then that's it. I think it's the case with this car. Is he going to come into the pits? No, he's not. Is the leader going to come in? No, he's not. Oh, the leader's in there. The leader is in. So the leader does say, yes, I need to come in and get a bit of bodywork damage checked. As he doesn't improve though. Let's check your leader though. What lap bodywork damage did he have? Oh yeah, he doesn't have a front bit. He doesn't have a front bit to his car, which I think is the bit he needs to check out. As you can see now, we're looking now at your Road D category 4th position. The other Aston Martin now, who is just behind the fastest car on the track, which is the Alan P3 road car, which I think Niall's going to get another 3 points. Of course, Niall will, because he loves getting this. He's going to get a clean sweep today. Niall, well done here to trophy. Sadly, we didn't want him to go in that car, but he randomised. He closed his eyes on track day A and just spun across and got it. So he said, "Can I have it?" And he did. And there he improved. Wow. He needs now to be quicker. He needs more. So the 4th position in track day D needs to get at least 0.3 off his lap, and he'll be winning this session. 0.2, 0.3, whatever. And he'll be winning his session. It'd be nice to see if he can do it as he heads his way down now. He does. Here. Up he comes now, look. With another 2 Aston Martins behind him. They're an Aston Martin quartet pretty much. As you can see now, let's see what 4th can do. Can 4th do anything here to stop 3rd? I mean anything. Can 3rd do anything here or not? As 3rd now to a line, it comes in F. The F category 3rd position. Can he improve on his lap? No, he can't. He's 0.2 off the fastest there. 2nd in F is what we can see him just there, I presume. Yep, here he comes then across the line now. He's going to come. And doesn't improve at all because he goes straight into the pits. Your 4th position across the line now. He's going to come. 1.4, sorry, off to the fastest lap there. So not looking too bad. As you can see, we'll go back to your track A. 3rd, 4th, 5th position. What's he going to do as he heads into the pits? So he's going to come into the pits and has to come out very quickly. Alright, so not going to get a lap in here. He's not. Let's see what the Pagani Zonda can do. Can he get back to 2nd, the Pagani Zonda? Going on now, will get one more lap in just. He will. As he heads now out of this flipping straight. Let's see what everyone else can do. Look, as you can see now, let's look at the leader. Let's look and see what 4th can do. Can 4th improve? With 1 minute to go, this will be his last lap then. As he comes to the line, this will be his last lap if he does cross it. This will, so he has this, and that's it then to finish him off for the day. For this session, anyway. In the trees they are, so there's a little bit of no sunshine in the trees. As he heads to the line now, across it now he comes. He improves, nice lap there, 0.68 he improves, but not enough to get 3rd there. He'll be happy with 4th, he'll take it because in the race, he's probably quicker in the race than he is in real life in this session. With 24 seconds to go, the only cars I think now who will get across line of this massive long gaggle of cars will be the last to see you will. All making their way to the line and across. The Pagani Zonda is in this, of course, so the Pagani Zonda will not improve, I don't think. As here they all come then. Across the line now, loads of them come, and a few others do, as there's the final thing here. It is Niall, who gets another 3 points, so plus 3 again. Mass gets 2 points. Mass gets 1 point, and a new person to put onto your lids, ladies and gentlemen. And that is Mads. Plus 1 point, plus 2 points for him. 2 points for Mads. In your track day Bs, it's the same again. Stephen gets 3. Peter gets 2, and David gets 1. So that's a new one for you. So that's new. So Stephen, if he can keep up what he's doing, he probably will win a clean sweep again on his behalf. How so? It's the same top 3, but a different order this time. So it's Helico, who gets 1st, Reen who gets second, and Tommy gets third. We've got 20 seconds. We've got 20 seconds before we need to start this here. Joanne, the guy who came second, gets 3 points. Jerome gets 2 points, and David and Darren gets 1 point. And there we go. That's it, there, guys. And we're now going to head into the race. So here we go, then, guys. 4 laps of racing around this circuit, which will be, I would say, not that long really to do. As we go now, we are. Look at this. Great start from every car here on the grid. Every car is away nicely. Here they are. Good start from everyone. And the Pagani Zonda here really needs to get past that car in front of him, or else he's lost a lot of chunk of time. Here he does here. As you can see now, they are looking this here. Let's go to road car D categories. There are a few D's and E here looking good. Look at this. Look at the leader here. He's butchered the start there. He has. The little kit car has butchered the start. I don't know why, but he's butchered it. The road car F though, what is the F category looking like here? Is there going to be any of the big, fast, flaming cars going to make their way through or not? Is second going to make a bit past the leader here? That's the question we're going to ask. Because second looks quicker than the leader, they do in comparison to car lengths, but I don't know if they will. As we head to first, who has a gap already of 2 seconds, so it's not really applicable here. But here comes the Pagani Zonda on their second position. Can the Pagani Zonda get through? I don't know. 1 second, guys. As they all come across line now, the road car B second place. There he is, the Aston Martin. The Lamborghini's in second, so he's actually going to get some points. Lamborghini is. Kit car wins to pick up the speed, but in the racing, kit car can't race. The kit car can do anything, but just it's not looking quick enough this time to do racing, which I think is a bit disappointing. But with lap times, the kit car's really trying. Good old him. Is it the same top 3 then? Let's just check. Yeah, same top 3 pretty much. Mads is doing pretty well in that third position, and this guy, who is in fourth, really needs to pick up his pace and get another point on the board, or something like he's going to lose it. As the cars all go, they all go, look, here they are, as you can see now, they'll all go for the race. We had to restart the race due to a red flag.
You're unlucky there, mate. The damage doesn't look too serious from the camera. He actually fails on the first lap. We'll take a look at the telemetry.
So sadly we all had to go back into the pits unless we did. But let's see where your road car A category car is. Where is the road car A category car? Where is the road car A actually? Saturday 8, here he is, look, he's down here. A little bit battered for worse, but not too battered. I don't know what happened there, I really don't. As they all head back up here, we had a red flag out due to one of the road car D's crashed out, so and had to red flag the race from. So here's your Aston Martin and Pagani. Have to make a lot of judgments here, they do, to get through and around these cars, they do. But into the leader of your road car D, and it is your kit car, lovingly life here. Look, at first restart he didn't do well, but in this one he was putting a throttle down and he's not making a mistake, which is amazing to see. Here it is, as already your leader of this whole entire race has crossed the line and is starting the second after the race. So he is really ahead of these cars now by quite a distance, actually, to say the least. He is. The McLaren looks like he's going to get a third position and a point on the board today, and McLaren driver will be like, yes, well done, I get a point on the board. As you can tell here, this is second lap out of 4, so it looks very quick, this little racing does, as everyone here is across in every category except your road car F. So here they come then, your road car F now coming across the line. They do. Last is now officially across the line and is heading into corner 1 now, as your Ferrari as your McLaren here looks like he really does catch up with this car in front. He's put the gap down, he has, but not by much. If you go back to your track day B category, second position is your Lamborghini. Good job for him, he gets a point actually on this one, he gets some points on the body wheel. Here's the Pagani now, just going to slide his way through the track day B field. He only has 1.5 laps to go. He only has 2.5 laps to go of racing, so the Pagani here really needs to pick the pace up here if he does. Let's go on board with him. Here we do. We're going to go on board inside actually and just show you what the steering wheel and that looks like. It's got a flick panel gear stick, I think. Yep, flick panel he has inside the car. So if you know what a flick panel is, that means where you flick the panel and where you've got like little flappers behind the wheel. There's your lead in the whole entire race there, Helling and past me. That's a nice onboard there that was. We're going to cut off the onboard now and go back to the normal cameras. We will, as you can see now, the third position is the Ferrari, looking good. There's your lead in the whole race. Here he is, look, your road car dig leader. Actually, he's putting a good show on here, he is, because he's got the road car last position right in front of him, and he turns in now. Look at this. I would love to just skid around one of these corners in one of the kit cars here, but the kit car has got a gap of about 3 seconds to the guys behind. Let's look at your road car S, and it is your car who's going to win it. I think it's going to be from him, from the two here, so it's just between really the blue car and the orangey red car, just to see who's going to get second position it is. But the rest are looking pretty decent on themselves, as the leader of the whole entire race now looks like he could lap them, but I don't think he will because he has not enough time. Last lap of the race we're on to now is here now come loads of cars to start their last lap of the race. The track they beat have just all crossed the line now. They have, as your road car Fs, of course, are now helling their way up to nearly complete the whole race here. Look like without getting lapped, which is pretty decent because there's only 4 laps, and I think it's nice that if they don't, nobody gets lapped here. As the road car Fs now, look at this, are chugging around at the top of the course. Here they are here. Fingers crossed they won't get lapped, but you never know with the leader of this race. He has put Niall, I mean, has put a lot of things wrong this race as he heads up last corner now. The flag is about to flutter. Here it is, as the road car F last position is going to get lapped, but I don't think anyone else is. Oh no, and he crosses the line now. 2 get lapped. 2 do get lapped, and that is it. So 2 get lapped, but the rest don't. There they don't. So he wins it there. Second now crossing. And the Ferrari, the McLaren gets a point on the board. He gets a point for the weekend, which is very interesting there. Here comes the shift car across now. He comes. Here comes the Lamborghini, and gets the position there. Then the rest of the cars cross now. Who are important they are. Where is your track day? Where's your road car D-class winner? Here comes the D-class winner now. Across the line now comes the D-class winner. And wins it the thing he does. Second now is the Aston Martin. There's the third Aston Martin. And where is your road class F leader? He's here, and here's second and third. They have not been lapped either, they haven't. I don't know if they're coming into the pits or not, or if they're going to come across the line, because the leader is now just in front of them, not by much, but he's in front of them. Here comes the road class F winner, and across the line now he comes. Checker flags now out. Here's second and third, and now fourth crosses as well. Good race from all of them. There it was. Very decent and well it was. Where's 5th and 6th? 5th now does manage to complete the race off there. Where is 6th? Gets the laps in there. Where's 6th? Here he comes then 6th, slowly but surely. across the line now to complete 4 laps. He does. There he goes across, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Just to say, we have finished the racing there. We have, look at that, it automatically slips onto here for me. We have a longer time to look at this. But Niall gets another 3 points. And believably, Niall gets another 3 points. I don't get that. Mads gets another 2 points, so well done, Mads. And Brandon gets his first 1 point of the day. Stephen wins your track day B, so he gets another 3 points. From Roman and Peter, so Roman gets another 2 points and Peter gets a 1 point. Then in your track day, in your road D, it is Hal Thingy who gets another 3 points. From Reen, who gets another 2, and Tony is who gets 1. Yep, Tony gets 1. That will mean a lot for him, it will. Then it is Drenge who gets the 3 points this time. From Jerome. From Down, is it? Yep, from Down White. There we go. So equal the points off here for everyone who's had points today. We're going to check for you now who's going to get the points off here. So, Stephen. So we have, in your track day A, Niall wins it with a whopping 6 points. Second was Mads with a whopping 4. Then it was Mass with 3. Then it was tied for 4th. It was Brandon and Joe, which is Goeeri, with 1 point. They both got. Track day B, Stephen wins it with 6 points. Then it is Roman who gets 4 points. Then it is Peter with 3 points, and David and Jesse get 1 point. Helico gets 6 points, so he gets the win of the Road Class D. Tommy... Sorry, Ring wins it with 5 points, then Tommy third with 4 points, and then it is... Julien's in Road Class F wins it with 8 points from Darren, who gets 6 points, and Jerome, who gets 5 points. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. That was your time attacks this weekend. If you did enjoy, smash a like, subscribe. I've been Cadwell5, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.